Serie A Atalanta BC vs Lecce prediction, team news, lineups preview. On track to secure another top 4 finish in Serie A, Atalanta BC will aim to consolidate third place when they welcome lowly Lecce to Bergamo on Friday. While the hosts have just posted back-to-back wins in their quest for a Champions League return, their southern counterparts are simply fighting for survival. Match preview. Fresh from ending a 3-game streak of defeats by beating Bologna. Last week's Lombardy derby against AC Milan also saw Atalanta claim maximum points, as Ederson finished off a sweeping team move to earn victory. The Brazilian's diving header separated the sides after a tense contest at San Siro, tightening La Dea's grip on third spot in the standings and effectively ending Milan's hopes of making the top 4. For all their recent failings, Gian Piero Gasparini's side have accrued the most away points in Serie A so far, losing just one of their last 14 on the road around Italy, but they have proved less reliable on home turf. Atalanta have won only half of their league fixtures at the Guas Stadium this season, sitting 7th in the home rankings, and they cannot afford many more mistakes over the final 5 games of another eventful campaign, closely pursued by Juventus, Bologna, and both Rome clubs. The Nerazzurri therefore intend to put more points on the board before their top 4 rivals play at the weekend. Having seen his team's slim Scudetto hopes ended last month, Gasparini will still want to leave on a high by securing Champions League football for the 5th time in 7 years if he departs in the summer. As expected. Of course, Lecce come into Friday's clash needing 3 points for very different reasons, as they once again scrap to avoid relegation. However, after a 4-0 home defeat in this season's reverse fixture, the Salentini have lost 4 of the club's last 6 meetings, conceding no fewer than 16 goals in the process. Marco Giampaolo's men make their latest trip to Lombardy with only a 1-point buffer to the Serie A drop zone, following last week's 3-0 reverse to Como, which concluded with angry fan protests. Without a win in 10 matches, Lecce have claimed just 1 point via a 1-1 draw with fellow strugglers Venezia over the past 8 match days and seem to be in terminal decline. Placed precariously above the dotted line, the Giallorossi must face top 4 hopefuls Atalanta and Lazio, plus title-chasing Napoli, in their final 5 matches, so they could be facing a return to Serie B after 3 years in the top flight. Team news. Amid an injury crisis in defense, Atalanta initially played wingback Raul Bellanova in the center against Milan, before he later switched to his more familiar role and burst forward to set up Ederson's winner. Odilon Kosanu is still short of full fitness after being sidelined for 3 months, and veteran centre-back Rafael Toloi rarely starts, while Berat Djimsiti sprained his ankle on Sunday. Stefan Posch also joins long-term absentees Sead Kolasinac and Giorgio Scalvini in the treatment room, so Gian Piero Gasparini has another selection headache to resolve on Friday night. While Charles de Ketelaere was only fit enough for a brief cameo against his former club, the Belgian forward could now fight for a place alongside Ademola Lookman and Capocannoniere favorite Matteo Retegui up front. Lecce, meanwhile, will be without top scorer Nikola Krstovic, as he joins Medan Berisha in serving a 1-match ban for yellow card accumulation. Responsible for 10 of the Giallorossi's 23 league goals this season, the Montenegrin striker leaves a huge void, with no obvious replacement. Ante Rebic, Lamek Bonda, and Konan Dri are among the contenders. Gabi Jean has undergone surgery after suffering a season-ending knee injury, so Chialonda Gaspar should continue to partner ever-present captain Federico Bascarato at the back. Atalanta BC possible starting lineup: Carnesecchi, Toloi, Hien, Kosanu, Bellanova, Darun, Ederson, Zappacosta, de Ketelaere, Lookman, Retegui, Lecce possible starting lineup. Falcone, Vega, Gasper, Bascarado, Gallo, Pierret, Koulibaly, Perotti, Helgason, Morenti, Rebic. We say, Atalanta BC 2-0 Lecce. Though Atalanta sometimes fail to perform on home soil, Lecce are in disarray, with the Salentini's unpopular board forced to issue a vote of confidence in their head coach. Having turned a corner by beating Bologna and Milan, La DEA can win 3 games on the spin, all but wrapping up Champions League qualification. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.